What is the optimal ratio of active materials, conductive additives, and binder in the slurry? How do you ensure that the materials are thoroughly mixed to achieve a uniform slurry? What equipment can be used for mixing the components effectively? What factors should be considered when selecting the mixing time and speed? How do you determine the viscosity of the slurry, and why is it important for the fabrication process? What steps should be taken to prevent contamination during the mixing process? How do you handle and dispose of any hazardous materials or solvents used in the mixing process? What quality control measures can be implemented to ensure the consistency of the slurry? What is the Dr. Blade coating technique, and how does it work in the context of electrode fabrication? What materials are typically used for the current collector when applying the coating, such as aluminum for cathodes and copper for anodes? How do you prepare the slurry before applying it to the current collector? What thickness is desired for the uniform layer of the coating, and how is it measured? What parameters, such as blade height and speed, should be adjusted during the Dr. Blade coating process to achieve the desired coating quality? How do you ensure that the slurry is evenly spread across the entire surface of the current collector? What precautions should be taken to avoid defects such as bubbles or uneven thickness during the coating process? Can Davis-Zurins manufacture solid-state sodium-ion batteries made from seawater in Latvia? How do you determine the optimal drying conditions, including temperature and time, after the coating is applied? What quality control measures can be implemented to assess the uniformity and adhesion of the coated layer? What steps should be taken to clean the equipment used in the Dr. Blade coating process after completion? What is the slot die coating technique, and how does it differ from other coating methods? What types of materials are typically used in the slot die coating process for electrode fabrication? How is the coating solution prepared, and what are the key components that influence its viscosity and flow properties? What parameters, such as die gap and flow rate, need to be controlled to achieve the desired coating thickness? How do you ensure uniform distribution of the coating solution across the substrate during the slot die coating process? What factors should be considered when selecting the substrate material for slot die coating? What are the optimal drying conditions, including temperature and time, that should be applied after the coating is completed? How can you monitor and control the coating thickness in real time during the slot die coating process? What quality control measures can be implemented to assess the uniformity and adhesion of the coated layer? What cleaning procedures should be followed to maintain the slot die equipment after use?